The chances are people will not achieve any of their goals in 2026, but it's not because they're lazy. I've learned this before. I learned it the hard way, and that's why I'm able to make this video for you guys so you can learn from it as well and actually go into 2026 with clear intention and clarity and walk out 2026 looking at your list of goals and being thankful that was a great year. And I'd say the top two things, these are the two most important things. That is having a battle plan and working with intention. This for me, it changed my life and it changed the way I actually carry out every single activity. Not just when it comes to posting YouTube, I'm talking like my 9 to 5, the gym. And some of you may know what a battle plan is, some of you may not. But the people that don't know what a battle plan is, it's literally just a plan for battle to get you to your goal. You write out the goal. Let's talk it, from me to make it easier with YouTube. So I write out a goal. Come the end of 2026, I want to have 10k subscribers, for example. Okay, I write that on the page. It could be, write it down or do it on a laptop, however you want to do it. And every single minor detail is broken down. Talking the daily things you need to be doing every single day, the things that maybe you do 2 to 3 times a week, the dream subscriber, the dream viewer, the titles, the content I'm posting, the different angles that I'm making to make myself unique and different from everybody else. That is a big one. Actually, yeah, I cut there. You need to create angles. That is something you need to include in this battle plan. It's an angle. What makes you different from the rest? For me, I only talk about things that I'm passionate about, but also I'm qualified. I've been through it myself. I'm a young guy, I'm 21 years old, and I'm talking like I've got 40 years worth of life experience. It's small things like that. Couple that with intention to actually show up and get better every single day. Boys, it's pretty hard to lose. I'm not gonna lie. Doing these things in this video is not gonna, 100% be easy, walk through, hardly have to try. It makes it easier, but don't make it easy. You're still gonna have to go through the trials and tribulations of life itself, the journey itself, but you're just setting yourself up to succeed, but nothing is guaranteed. I can't go and do the work for you, but what it does put you in, it puts you in good stead, and it puts you in, a good field to actually, be ready for 2026. But you got to understand that this isn't a 5-minute job. When I transitioned from appointment setting to sort of content creation, posting on Instagram, posting mainly on YouTube, I was working on this thing for I put about 4 hours into this battle plan, because it's like the more you go into detail with it, the better it is, because you have a full, clear understanding. Because without structure, everything you're doing is just guesswork. You're sort of just guessing, I seen this guy do that, so I'm gonna do that. Yeah, that guy got like 10 more subs, so yeah, I'll go hire out a whole entire studio and pay guests and have a 10-man camera crew. I'll do that as well. Nah, that's just you just copying what everyone else is doing. It's not personal to you, and you need to understand everyone else's journey is different to yours. And you got to understand as well that people have been doing it much longer than you, so you need to make it personal to you. All right, and that's something that probably I had to learn. The biggest lesson this year, and I've spoken about it a lot, is just focus on you, man. Just understand that everyone else's journey is different to yours, and everyone else is on a different journey. Some people, they've got to learn different lessons that maybe you've already learned, and you may need to learn lessons that maybe everyone else has already learned. So just focus on what you're doing every single day. You can congratulate your friends, be happy for your friends, show support, but don't get too caught up on what everyone else is doing. The main takeaway of this video is that without a clear structure in your life when it comes to achieving goals, you are just guessing. You're just looking at everyone else thinking, yeah, I'll just, copy what Brian's doing because Brian's getting 100k views, so let me go and buy a load of expensive equipment. Maybe you don't have to do that yet. For me, I'm still making, I'm fine tuning what I'm doing, because I've sort of hit a stage where my views are only getting between 20 and 30 views. But I know if I carry on like this, I'm not gonna grow. So even I'm still on this journey, and that's what makes my channel special, is that I'm still on the journey myself. I'm still learning myself. I can come to you guys with things that I've learned just through going through that journey. And that's sometimes what it comes down to, is just fine tuning. Maybe what you're doing is right, you're on the right path, but it's just a few adjustments that you need to make. You don't need a whole entire new goal and plan, because that's what I see happen all the time, is people back themselves up into a corner because they're disheartened. They're not really making any progress anymore. They give themselves two choices: carry on like they are and continue to get no results, or they make adjustments and then they can go on and continue. But they always go for the carry on, for whatever dumb reason. They go on, they continue to do the same things they're doing, then they quit. People don't want to, analyze their situation and understand what's going wrong. They just want to continue what they're doing, and they continue to get the same things. And then it's like, oh, well, clearly I'm not good enough. It's not working. Let me quit. Rather than just changing it up, going down their own personal journey, stop listening to what everyone else is telling them to do, because you'll find that some people, they're just giving you advice of, I guess that's all they can do, is give advice of what worked for them. But maybe it didn't work for you. Maybe you need to go and listen to this guy's advice, but go into another room and get another 5 people to tell you what worked for them, because it's not just, oh yeah, do this works, that's it. There's so many things that you can do. There's so many content creators, for example, that are always coming in with new, different ideas. It is just trial and error. You don't have to quit just because it hasn't worked straight away. Boys, I'll be real, I've been on this journey since 2023, and we're going into 2026. April 2026, I've been doing this for 3 years, but in that time, I've done theme pages, I've done appointment setting, I've posted on TikTok, I've posted on Instagram, and now I'm posting on YouTube. I could have quit years ago, but I didn't, because the journey I'm on is personal to me. So I don't want to quit, because the whole time I stay true to what I believe in, and that is just getting on self-improvement and becoming the best possible version of myself, whilst doing everything that I like to do. I like to talk to a camera and give advice. But guys, that is the end of this video. I don't want to ramble on any longer than I have to. Hope you all have a blessed 2026. Achieve all your goals. I look forward to hearing from you guys, and I look forward to my own goals as well, seeing where I can take this channel. But just remember, you need structure in your life. Otherwise, you are just guessing, and there will be no achievements, there will be no goals, and you'll be looking back and you'll be kicking yourself. But go and make that battle plan, come clear on what you want out of 2026, and put in the work and watch it all flourish.